I recently had this thought. Do you know when the minutes before you go to sleep, your mind goes off somewhere? It's before you dream. You go into this trance or whatever it's called. It's like you go into a pre-dream. And then if someone suddenly wakes you up before you actually get to sleep, you'll forget all about your dream. It's like when when you go to bed, when you go take a nap or anything like that, you're laying there in bed with your eyes closed, half asleep, and you're having a pre-dream. Whether you're doing something or you're watching something, if someone suddenly wakes you up, you remember parts of it, but you forget the rest. I find it truly amazing that when you have a pre-dream and an actual dream, it's never the same. The moments before you fall deep into slumber, I've noticed that the dream there is completely different than when you are in deep slumber. For example, when you go to the couch or to the bed at 3 in the afternoon or 6 in the evening and you take a nap, you dream something. Sometimes you can't remember, sometimes you can. But when you wake up, you realize that you've had two dreams. Or when you're in the car going somewhere and you fall asleep. Of course you're not driving because you fell asleep. Hopefully you weren't driving. But when you are in the car driving someone's driving you somewhere, going somewhere, you fall asleep and someone suddenly wakes you up. It's like your dream has been cut off. And it's hard to remember what it was about. Most of the time, you won't even remember what it was about, but you still dreamt of something. Well, I don't know, I just find it really, really weird to have a pre-dream than to an actual dream. It's like the other day. I was half asleep. Then my uncle came in the door into my room and woke me up. And I was still half asleep. I remembered him waking me up, well, the door waking me up, but I couldn't remember the dream. I just know it was something different than from the actual dream I got after I went back to sleep. It's hard to explain, but I'm sure it happens to a lot of people. That those crucial moments before you fall into deep slumber, you dream of something so nice, so good. And it's actually, well, for me, it's better than the actual dream. The pre-dream is, well, I guess, for me, better, because it seems so vivid, it seems so real. And being half asleep, you think, well, you think you're more there. You think it's more of a reality than what it really is. Well, I guess that's what a pre-dream is.